Hey, what's up, fellow Beastians? I'm just seeing if this works. Beep, bop, 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 bop. Okay. Deep, deep, deep. God damn it. Gotta start this again. Oh no, fuck it. Okay, this is already going off for a good start. Anyway, fellow Beastians, I've got a package here from Alex Swingle that he got me from Japan, and it's pretty sweet of him. Very, very sweet. You know, that's all to you for you, Swingle. Hashtag hype is real. The box is real. I'm taking my trusty knife, my trusty Swiss Army knife, of course. Gonna open the package. I haven't opened it. It's still sealed, very well sealed. I know I'm not gonna talk about the package. I'm not a professional package guy, but I'm gonna open it from the back. Actually, it's easier to do. Let me see. And is this like what kind of tape? It looks almost like bandage tape. Oh well. Anyway, I know this is kind of just quick and dirty filmmaking, but number one. Okay, whatever. This is really exciting. So I'm not going to show the box. I mean, I could, but I don't want to fuck around with the camera. Ooh, yes, he told me about this one. Oh my god, that Swingle, you shouldn't have. Check it here. The bubble wrap Dark Half Super Famicom. My first Super Famicom games. I'm really excited, Swingle. Taking it out the bubble wrap. This is a game I played through. I have a translated ROM. This is like in mint condition. This is like beautiful. I don't even want to open this. Look at this. Look at the beautiful artwork. This is an amazing game. I mean, just look at this thing. You know, it's fucking beautiful. So thank you, Swingle, a lot. This is like, I mean, the Famicom games, they're same package. Like I remember the Super Nintendo, at least the European boxes, because they have the same shape too. Sadly, I don't have a Super Nintendo, but right now I have played through this game. There was a translated ROM, which is very, very well done by some fans. This game was not only released in Japan, but it's really good. But I think because of the mature, look at this. Look at how well this is like. It's got everything. There's the manual that I cannot read, but fuck it. It's quite a, yeah, it's not a bad, ooh, there's some cool art here. And I like that the art, this game is a RPG, but the art and feels more like a Western RPG. I mean, look at these. These are paintings. Look at these from the characters. Like I recognize them. I recognize the priestess and the main warrior that you play. Then here's the evil spirits from the floating castle. I gotta replay this game. Really nice manual. And you see the proper controller with the proper colors, Japanese and European. I mean, sorry, the American, just the pink coloring, never got it. Why they did it that way? Like they should have kept the color scheme for them. I mean, the gray they kept, I guess, but this is really cool. This is like very detailed. I don't even want to like open it too much, but here, let's look at this fucking cartridge because I had never have a Japanese. I had, of course, European PAL cartridges because I lived there, which have the same shape of the Japanese, and I had American. But this is amazing. Like this is an old game from '97, I think. On the very, very, very end of the Super Nintendo's life cycle, actually, that might have been also one of the reasons. But here, the cartridge, as you can see, Super Famicom cassette model, blah blah blah, and so on. I mean, this is like the Japanese don't care that much about retro gaming. If this would have been released in America or something, this would be the American version. But again, I don't think they would have ever released it because the setting and the story is more darker. I'm gonna very gently put it back because this is like for my collection, which I want to make a video of eventually. Soon, I'll make it soon. I've tried to do it before, but I was always worried about the time, how long it took for me. But I'll just go as long as I feel. But yeah, Swingle, thank you. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And I already saw the second game. Very well packaged. They put some filling so it doesn't wag around. But I mean, this is quite amazing, I gotta say. It is Secret of Mana or Seiken Densetsu 2. Let's unpackage this. This is amazing. I love this game. I've played it through multiple times. This is the Japanese version, and it's beautiful. I love the box. This is like the opening painting. As you might have known, there was a remake, but I didn't like how it looked. I thought, like, I don't know. It didn't have the quality standards. I think it definitely is a game big enough that deserved a good remake, you know? But they kind of just cheaped out on it. I mean, I know people will say, well, you're just a fanboy of the old version. But, I mean, and this, wow. Also, almost completely pristine. Look at this. This is like the opening thing with the mana tree and the three protagonists, of course, the warrior, the princess, and the kobold girl. She's a girl, but in the European and American, she became a boy. This is cool, Swingle. I know what you thought because the thing is, this is like the first Seiken Densetsu. As you know, the first one was released on the Game Boy, and the second was actually a sequel because you played the dad 15 years before. And it was also an action RPG, but it used like graphics similar to the old Final Fantasy games. But instead of having turn-based combat, it had real-time combat. And that version in Europe, at least, was called Mystic Quest. I know, right? Nothing to do with Mystic Quest Legend. It just was called Mystic Quest. But it is actually Seiken Densetsu, or Legend of the Holy Sword. That's what it means. Very nice. Doesn't have the manual, but that's fine. Has the game in plastic with some paper on it. Put it back, but I want to hold it. Hold it in my hands. But here. Thanks, Swingle. This is amazing. I could play this without, because I played it so often, I wouldn't need to know the words for the most part. But this is just cool to have, because, I mean, I'll say you something. I know it's going to sound like I'm a weeaboo or something, but there's something a lot about the box arts for the Japanese games. Sometimes I prefer the American box art because they had some really cool fantasy art instead of the anime art. But this is beautiful. And also Dark Half, because I talked to him about Dark Half, and then he got it from me, and it's fucking sweet. This is actually a really cool game. If you can get the ROM translated, or if you speak Japanese, you know, then you can just like go ahead. Ooh, look at here. Advertisement for Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy USA Mystic Quest, or Mystic Quest Legend. The art is different because here it's more a chibi style head. And then they changed the head for the character a bit, but it's very similar, as you know. Mystic Quest Legend, or this was my first RPG that I played through. But this is cool just to have. Look at this. This is pretty cool. This is a cool game. It's simple, but the music is amazing. And it was good for a kid, you know, because it was more forgiving and it wasn't too hard. What do we have here? Ooh. In Japanese. Don't forget to plug in your shit. I don't know. It's probably a warning of some sort. But still, I'm going to keep it in the plastic. Both of those, I'm going to hold both of them up because this is quite amazing. I didn't even know that Japanese games had these kind of plastic parts to put it in, like into the box. Whereas how was it? Yeah, I think in American Super Nintendo games, they had a cardboard, and I think the same with the PAL European ones. But the PAL European ones had the same shape as the Japanese ones, so identical, you know. Which I personally, that's why I'm like curious. I think you can put Japanese games straight up in PAL Super Nintendos, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna buy one eventually, a PAL Super Nintendo. I have some Super Nintendo games, US ones, but it's like they're expensive. So I'm gonna try maybe to get most. I can a lot of the basic simple games I think would be fine in Japanese because you don't need to know or you know already the words and shit. It would be also cool to have, but man, Swingle. I find it also interesting the choice is how they printed it on because you can see here Dark Half from Houston Soft, the guys who did released by Enix. For Houston, the Bomberman games, I think this is their first and only RPG, and then Seiken Densetsu. So Swingle, thank you very much. My collection has been extended, and those are in very good condition and very affordable in comparison. Like the Japanese, they take care for their stuff because these are like old games, really. But this is amazing. This is yeah, this is quite amazing. So Swingle, here's the video. Didn't take me 4 or 5 days. It is here. It's quick and dirty, just streaming. But I hope you had a good time, fellow Beastians, and I will end the stream right now. For a Death Mug of Doom, fellow Beastians.